Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This morning, no time to talk so much, so this vlog is going to be a day in my life. Today I have work by 8 in the next 1 hour, and then I also have a class, an online class, a physical class, and a VR event. I've not eaten and I just need to prepare something, eat, and the time flies so fast, and then go and wait for the bus and be at work. So yeah, basically maybe I'll do a voiceover in the video, or I don't know. Let's see how it goes. So now, before I start, there's actually going to be a lot of voiceover in this video because there are a lot of things I was doing. Like, it's like a day in my life, so I was actually doing things without talking to the camera. So the voiceover is basically to explain or run you through. So I take breakfast in the morning now. I was usually not a breakfast person, but now I do take breakfast religiously whenever I have to go to work. Yeah. So I take the simplest breakfast: bread, pancakes, egg, anything that vibes on vibes. And that's just one thing I've learned, that it helps me throughout the day. Because days I don't take breakfast, I feel just not like I can't work, but basically I'm just like I'm hungry. This day was actually my very first day eating egg since I got to the UK, and which is very weird. Back in Nigeria, egg was readily available. I never did eat egg every day, but it was just readily available. Now, so usually a day in my life on a normal day is usually just work, school if I have school, and then back to my room, and that's just how it is. But today, that day, this particular day was a very interesting one because I actually had the opportunity to go for a virtual event, and I have never gone for a virtual reality events before. So I'm going to stop talking here, and then I'll continue forward or in the future. But basically, I've eaten and I'm just ready to go. So this is about 7. It's 7:34. I should be going. Bye bye. So now I'm in a bus going to work. From I just take one bus going to work, and I just have to be at work by 8. I resume work 8. So for this particular day, which was a Wednesday, I do an half day shift. I'm still going to mention it in the video. So I basically work 8 to 12. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, kid. How are you? I'm fine. And yeah, this is my working place. So I actually do have a uniform that I actually wear at work. I don't just alt into work wearing anything. So because it's like a clinic environment, though it's with students, we have a uniform. Technicians have a uniform. So um yeah, this is me just changing my uniform because the uniform is very big and I cannot for the life of me afford to wear it from my house. So for today, I am actually working an half shift, like that's 8 to 12, and yep. So come along with me. I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys what I do. Okay, I'm a technical assistant, and I just assist the main technician on duty. Basically, this is 7:59, and we move. So basically, my job actually involves a couple of things. I get to work. We have a timetable, so every year, there's like year 1, year 2, year 3. Every year has a timetable. So basically, I have to check the timetable and say, okay, this is what is going to be done today. Um, this is also, we have to check the clinic. If it's a clinic day, You have to make sure every cubicle rather has everything they need. Go through the stuffs, make sure everything is basically in place for when the students come in and need to attend to patients. That is one of the things I do. So the role is actually just diverse, and it's a really cool role because, like, prior to starting this job, I never knew anything called podiatry actually existed. So I work in a podiatry clinic, and it's basically like a fit clinic. And so it's really been a lot of learning on the job, like even with your consumables and a couple of things that are actually things you do there. I think it was just new to me, and it was just basically like a new world. And the only simplest thing I really understood was you have to autoclave and disinfect, and which was normal in clinical setting. With my laboratory experience, I already understood that autoclaving and disinfecting were consumables to a large extent was really different. Like, there were a lot of things I had to learn, a lot of things I'm still learning even after a while on the job. And so this particular day was a quiet day because it was a clinic morning. So I also had an online class that morning, so that was me literally trying to multitask. I'm not saying go and do your schoolwork when you're working, but this was just, since there was nothing ongoing, I just said, you know what, I might as well just, I was on to my online class. And basically the things we do very daily, I think that's just the beauty of these things. Like, okay, I do the same thing weekly, but since I work part-time, so I work just 20 hours there. This was basically me receiving a delivery, and I just feel it was really a good experience. It was something I actually didn't plan on doing, but it actually also involves, like, stock and all that kind of thing. And fortunately for me, I have a knack for stock. Anything that makes me have to sit behind the system, I actually like it. And I'm just so grateful for this job. So now, this I had to go to the VR event. So the VR event, which that's virtual reality, was actually holding at the Media City UK campus of Salford. So I've never been on the campus. I've been around this area to work. I did a cleaning job around here for a couple of days, but I've actually never gone to the Media City campus. So, like, this was my first time, and we said virtual reality event at 3. So there were colors of bands. Those bands you see, if you take a particular color, like creators were to wear yellow, researchers were to wear red. So it kind of helps you when you are interacting with people. So it was just a fun thing of a fun aspect of the virtual reality. So we used a space like the reception side of the Media City UK, because we need a space now. So each station was like that space you see there. And this was when we're setting up. I had the opportunity to meet wonderful people. I was grateful that actually, because I'd never done virtual reality before, and it was just a cool experience. It was really a cool experience. It was something I really wanted to do, and I was grateful that I volunteered for them. So even when I volunteered, they asked if I had an experience with virtual reality. I was like, no. And he was like, the person who is doing the interview is actually the person, Professor Andy. And when he just said it, I was just like, okay, no problem. You could actually learn on that day. You just have to come early. And they took us through the virtual reality. Now, one fun fact that I didn't know about virtual reality, I felt since it was virtual reality, I didn't need my glasses. But bro, I can't see without I tried it on without my glasses, and I'm short-sighted, and I didn't see anything. Not like I didn't see anything, it was just blurry. I felt like, why can't I see without my glasses? But eventually, I got the hang of it, how to wear it with my glasses, which was really complex, considering that I have only one glasses left in this UK, and I wasn't about to let a virtual reality stuff break it. I would rather not see the virtual reality than break my glasses. But anyway, I did it, and it was just fun experience. I there was this game I did. and it was like swords with song. I can't remember the exact name. If I remember the name, I will put it down. But it was really fun. I think I will tell anyone, if you have any virtual reality. Subsequently, I believe there's still going to be virtual reality programs. So maybe I'll put a link to Professor Andy's page so you can check it out. So it's past 6. I'm going. Can you see how dark it is? Like, it's already this dark from 5 p.m. This winter is one kind. But anyway, it just makes you feel like it's 10 p.m. I gotta sleep. Hello. So the time is, this is past 6 or something. 6:38. So the metaverse event finished at 6. It was 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yeah, basically this is the end of my day. I just got back, just want to eat, sleep, and rest. Like, my body is paining me, and I still have my assessments to work on. I have to rest. I'm just so grateful for a lot of things. So thank you very much. Today was very short because we just work on the VR event, but basically that's how the day in my life is. It's not really so much. Today is Wednesday, like it's a proper school day. So basically that's it. Thank you. On this mini me. Bye bye. I need to get an iPhone. I'm really like today at the VR event, because if I had an iPhone, you could literally see what your VR headset was seeing, and I'm this close to getting an iPhone. This close. Anyway,